I know what you have in mind. How the hell on this earth this topic is related to this lovely event? A fair and legitimate question to ask, but I'm gonna promise you one thing, that I'm not gonna waste your time for sure. And by the end of this bedtime story, I'm gonna answer your very good question. And yes, it is a bedtime story, but with a small, slight difference. It's a bedtime story for $1 billion dream. My name is Shadi Salloum. I'm the regional director of XS.com, the global multi-asset group. So what do I have in my pockets for today? I'm gonna start with the story of Mr. Elon Musk and the genesis of X.com. Then we're gonna see together what is that so special about the letter X and the X factor. And I'm gonna wrap it up with the importance of one letter or two letters for a domain in modern businesses. So in the ever-evolving landscape of technology and innovations, the story of X.com shines a spotlight on the extraordinary influence wielded by a single letter within a domain name. As the story tells, back in 1999, Mr. Musk having a drink in a lovely bar in California, wrestling with naming his groundbreaking financial platform amid options like Q, X, and Z, paired.com. Surprisingly, Mr. Musk sought an advice from an assuming waitress, given the birth to the extraordinary name X.com. In 2000, before that, okay, let's hold on your thoughts with this lovely waitress as I'm gonna try to interpret her choice and selection in the very next chapter. Back to our story, teaming up with 3 partners, Mr. Musk invested $12 million to nurture X.com, the waitress choice. Of course, he was aiming to revolutionize the online finance by consolidating services from credit cards to mutual funds under one single digital roof, foreseeing the internet transformative potential at that time. And guess what? He was right. In 2000, the X.com's merger with Kinfinity marked a pivotal juncture, laying the groundwork for the PayPal eventual ascendancy. So, the PayPal eventual ascendancy. Of course, amid this union, the letter X retained its identity, as Mr. Musk led the way as the CEO and principal shareholder. But as any CEO on the globe, Mr. Musk have tried to overcome the challenges, including the dispute over the nomenclature that led to his departure in late 2000. Despite that, the enterprise continued undeterred, seamlessly integrating into PayPal, solidifying the enduring legacy of the X. A few years later, in 2017, Musk's trajectory intersected with the ventures like Tesla and SpaceX, leading to a surprising twist: his reacquisition of X.com from PayPal. Motivated by sentimentality and visionary outlook, Mr. Musk has transformed the domain into a blank canvas for innovative aspirations poised to witness and shape the future ambitions. The acquisition of Twitter in late 2022 added a vital puzzle piece, paving the way for the Project X. What is the Project X? An audacious platform uniting PayPal, Twitter, and more into one cohesive financial ecosystem. July 2023 marked a pivotal juncture, laying the groundwork for the PayPal, for the Twitter for the Project X eventual ascendancy, with the iconic blue bird making the way for the letter X. This audacious move epitomized the dawn of Musk's vision, underscoring his unwavering commitment to reshape the financial landscape. Now, the interesting part of this story so far, that Mr. Musk has started his venture in 1999 with X.com domain. 24 years later, he ended up with the same domain name, X.com. Now, let's see together what is that so special about the letter X, and in the same time, try to interpret the psychology behind that Twitter's choice in the bar. So in the domain name realm, the letter X holds an unparalleled allure. It embodies the unknown, represents cutting-edge innovations, and exudes distinction. The enigmatic quality of the X naturally captures attention, fueling curiosity and positioning it as the best choice for domains poised to revolutionize entire industries. Now, it's quite logical why that waitress has chosen the letter X, all among other choices like Q and Z. Okay, so as historically proven, the letter X was Mr. Musk's absolute selection. He started his journey back in 1999 with X.com. 17 years later, he initiated the electric car production line that called Tesla, but their top-notch model called called Model X. In parallel, he launched the spaceship rocket agency that called SpaceX. 6 years later, the guy has committed one of the most controversial moves in the modern history of businesses, rebranding one of the most influential social media platforms in the modern history, from Twitter to Project X. The guy even went far and beyond, naming his latest child X-A12. And I'm not kidding, you can Google it. This is not a password. This is a child name. Personally, I can understand Mr. Musk's obsession about the letter X, because we have numerous examples all around the globe coming from various industries. In the movie industry, we have the famous TV series, The X-Files, that deals with paranormals and aliens, along with the X-Men and Triple X. Even the scientific community, they have given the name Planet X to the Neptune-sized planets orbits our sun far beyond Pluto. The giant technology whale, Microsoft, they have given the name Xbox One X to their top-notch gaming console. Anyone playing the games knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, even the human rights activist, Mr. Malcolm Little, has changed his name to Malcolm X. And we have very famous movie, in 1992, performed by the legend Denzel Washington. It's a very exciting movie. Have you ever wondered why so many drugs started with the letter X? Based on the brand institution, the letter X subliminally indicates that the drug is so powerful. Plus, the rarity of the X in most words makes it so memorable. Now, after we have seen together the story of Mr. Musk and the genesis of X.com, and we have seen why the letter X is that so special for us as human beings, now let's see the importance of one letter or two letters for a domain. The dynamic impact of a single letter is undeniable. It transcends language barriers and cultural nuances resonating universally. Short domains inherently exude sophistication and modernity, capturing attention in an era characterized by rapid information consumption. Moreover, the power of brevity extends to practicality. A concise domain, of course, easier to share, print, and communicate, making it a crucial factor in the age's fast-paced communication landscape. So, in an ever-expanding digital universe, the significance of a condensed domain name such as x.com underscores the art of making a bold statement with a minimal character. On another hand, the commanding presence of one or two letters domain in the online arena can be attributed to their remarkable scarcity and extraordinary. These domains, often referred to as ultra-short or XXL domains, positioning these domains as a digital treasures due to their rarity. This inherent rarity for such combinations underscores their premium status, making them a sought-after commodity in the virtual landscape. Plus, this scarcity, of course, naturally translates into higher pricing, positioning these investments as a luxury investments in the realm of online presence. Now, with this rarity of two letters .com domains, it's particularly notable with only 676 in existence. And we have very famous examples. We have ms.com, Morgan Stanley, the famous bank. We have gs.com, Goldman Sachs. And of course, dj.com, Dow Jones and Company indice. Now, after we have seen that the letter X is the absolute selection of the richest man on earth, and we have seen top banks and financial institutions adopting two-letter domains for their brand name. To answer your question, now, in this lovely event, you have a $12 million domain name that called xs.com, waiting for you to know more at booth 61. Sorry to take that time from you. Appreciate the listening and hope to see you next time. Thank you.